Victoria McKinney. Come on down. Clint Davis. Come on down. Marquinta Harris. Come on down. And Alan Mayer. Come on down. You are the first four contestants on The Price is Right. And now, here is the star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker. I welcome you to The Price is Right. Oh, thank you. Nice. That was a wonderful welcome, and I thank you. And Della, on the second row here, I want you to know that you do not have a chance of being on the show. Because you were the first one to sit down when I came out here. Now, here's the first item up for bids, and The Price is Right. A new color TV. Zena's 27-inch diagonal console color TV features stereo sound system, 178 channel capability, quartz controlled electronic tuning, and computer command remote control, Bob. We will present that to the one of you four who bids nearest to the actual retail price without going over. Alan, what do you say?
How you doing, Bob?
You hear that? I turned to Alan and I said, Alan, what do you say? He says, how you doing, Bob?
How about $5.95?
I mean, what do you say about bidding on that? What do you bid?
$5.95.
$595. Mark Spencer, what do you bid?
$750.
$750. Clint, is up to you.
$8.50.
His bid is $850, and now the court.
$51.
$851. The actual retail price is $16.10. Victoria is winner number one on The Price is Right. Victoria will play the first pricing game on The Price is Right, and it will be range game. And may I call your attention to the fact that at the bottom, I say at the bottom of the scale is $6,600. That means that the prize you have a chance to win is at least $6,600 in prize. Oh, it must be nice. Show it to us. A new party boat. Almost nothing afloat is comparable fun to the enjoyment you get aboard your Sun Tracker Party Barge, the complete boat, motor, and trailer pontoon package from Bass Pro Shops. And I might say that's appropriate because those three have been on a party or two in their time. Now, we are going to start this range finder up that scale. And when you believe the price of that party boat is in the red area, you press that button. And if you're right, you'll be partying on that boat yourself. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Step over here. Don't press the button until you want to stop the range finder because we can't start it again. Let's have it up to scale, please. I don't know how you interpret that. I couldn't tell whether they were afraid you were going to push it or whether they were afraid you were not going to push it. But in any event, it looks like a reasonable spot to stop it in as far as I'm concerned. I think maybe you've won the thing. If the price appears between here and here, look out. Light up that price. Oh, yes. Look at that. You won that by about $7. $6,995. Congratulations. Yeah. Already given away a prize, almost $7,000. Going to try to do it again after these words.
We have to talk about this. I think you need variety in your menu. So I have kibbles. Oh, dear doggy, this is Purina kibbles and chunks. Kibbles taste better when they come with chunks. Crunchy kibbles. Chewy chunks. Yum.
Purina brand Kibbles and Chunks dog food. 2 kinds of crunchy kibbles taste better with 2 chewy chunks.
What do you say? Purina kibbles and chunks? Better with chunks? Better with chunks.
Thicker is flirtier. Thicker is sassier. Thicker is Great Lash Mascara by Maybelline. More than just thick, it conditions as it thickens. And lashes can't get any thicker than this. Great Lash conditions as it thickens by Maybelline.
Look, eyes with that expert look. Easy with Expert Eyes Liner by Maybelline. Look closer. Soft, blendable color glides on. A sharpener for a fine line, plus a blender tip. Look at all the colors. Expert Eyes Liner by Maybelline.
Rod, what is the next name on your list? Bob, it's Glenn Brown. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Glenn, I welcome you to Contestants Row. Where do you live?
Kingston, Ontario, Canada.
And you're down here on vacation.
Yes, sir.
Is this your first trip?
First trip.
Well, you must have had fun, or you... oh, no, I thought you were... This is your first trip.
First trip to California.
Well, what have you enjoyed most, then, on your first trip?
Disneyland and Farmer's Market and... Oh, first, Bob Barker Show.
And second, Disneyland, and third, the Farmer's Market.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
Because I was on the verge of throwing you back. We are ready to see the next item up for bids, Pauline. A new baker's prize. One of the most popular pieces of furniture, this baker's rack has a multitude of uses for plants, books, even TV or stereo, made of wrought iron with brass trim from Corsican. And our friend Glenn from Canada is the first bidder.
$1,000.
He says $1,000. How about it, Alan?
$1,500.
$1,500, Marquenta.
$850.
Her bid is $850. Now, Clint.
$851.
$851 for Clint. The actual retail price is $12.75. The winner is Glenn. Oh, yes. Down here on vacation from Canada. His first visit to California. And he is a winner already. Hi, Glenn. Now, Glenn, we hope to give you these prizes as well. A romantic trip to the Bahamas and an exciting trip to London. First, we'll fly you and your companion a round-trip air coach from Los Angeles to the Bahamas for a 6-night stay at the classic Nassau Beach Hotel, one of Nassau's most popular tropical luxury beach resorts, located on its own private white sand beach, the Nassau Beach Hotel. And second, we'll fly you and your guests round-trip Epix coach from Los Angeles to London via Northwest Orient Airlines. Then you will have 6 nights at the beautiful Grafton, one of the Edwardian hotels, and enjoy a traditional turn-of-the-century grace and charm. While in London, you'll enjoy many beautiful sights, including the changing of the guards at Buckingham Palace. May we have the one right price out here? It is $2,224. Now, you tell us whether the trip to the Bahamas or the trip to London is $2,224. If you're right, you are going to the Bahamas and you're going to London.
Bahamas.
He says the Bahamas are $2,224. Is he on his way? Yes, he's on his way. What is the price of the trip to London? $2,639. Have fun in the Bahamas and London. Girls, come out here for just a moment. Thank you. You go right over there. There you go, and pick up your ticket. Now, I haven't had an opportunity to talk with you in the last week or so, and so I know that everyone at home likes to catch up on you and on what you're up to and what your lives are like. What's going on at your house, Janet?
Let's see. Well, I have my brother visiting from Aspen, Colorado, which is very nice. So our whole family's together.
That's very nice. And how about you?
Well, I just spent 2.5 months playing house. You know,
Redecorating.
little.
Yes.
And nothing else.
All right. And Holly?
I'm in love.
Oh, no. Oh, are we going to have to suffer through this again?
No, this is the last time. This is
it?
This is it.
What did you say?
Maybe she'll marry this one.
Well, are you...
I don't want to go that far.
Is it that serious?
It's pretty serious, yeah.
Really? You're actually considering matrimony?
Well,
Of course, you've been considering it for 10 or 12 years now.
No. I never consider. We have discussed the M word, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that will give us something to check on, believe me, from now on. And we'll be doing it. But right now, well, we don't have time for me. We have this message.
You know it's so warm. I'd like a little more, so won't you please make it warm? Make it warm.
There's a lot of warm in instant Quaker oatmeal.
You are about to see Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty as you have never seen it before. Because, for the very first time, this masterpiece of adventure and romance will not appear in a theater, but in your very own home on videocassette. Now, you and your family can own Sleeping Beauty forever for only $29.95. Now you can bring Disney home for good.
Today's highly improved copper top battery, compared to the ones we made just 2 years ago, it'll last up to 30% longer. Today's Duracell. No battery lasts longer.
Is your antacid strong enough?
No. You got something stronger?
Yes. Double strength Mylanta 2, with ounce for ounce nearly double the acid neutralizing power of any leading brand.
Now, that's the relief I wanted.
Mylanta 2.
When I was a kid, I loved to wear bandages, just to get attention. But now, I'd rather be a little less conspicuous when I protect a cut. So I use Band-Aid brand clear, just invented by Johnson & Johnson. The strip is transparent, so people hardly notice I'm wearing a bandage at all, which is nice, because now that I'm grown up, I want people to notice me, not my bandage.
New Band-Aid brand clear bandages, only from Johnson & Johnson. Clearly the best-looking bandage ever.
Rod, will you fetch me another player, please? Will do, Bob. How about Kelly Franco? Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Kelly, it is a pleasure to have you join our happy little quartet down there. I was talking with the audience and discovered that we have an awful lot of tourists in the audience today. Are you one of them?
Kinda.
Where are you from?
Fontana.
Fontana? Fontana is how many miles from here?
I don't know, miles, about an hour. So with traffic, it was...
That's in the Los Angeles area, no one says it's 30 miles or it's 20 miles. It's about 45 minutes, but Fontana is about an hour from here. Where do you live, Clint?
I live up near Stockton in a little town called Lathrop.
So you're a Californian, but you're a little further away than Kelly. How about you, Markenta?
Oxnard, California.
Oxnard? And Alan, you're from the South, aren't you?
Burnett, Texas.
From Texas? What are you doing out here in California?
Visiting. Got a daughter out here and son-in-law.
Yeah, and what do you do back in Texas?
Run a restaurant.
And you having fun here?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a little more fun when I get up there.
Well, you might. You might with this next item up for bids and The Price is Right. A new set of golf clubs. Square 2 Golf Company has set up totally matched golf clubs, finally engineered for optimum performance. Square 2 is the official club of the Ladies Professional Golf Association. Golf bag included, Bob.
Kelly, I want your bid.
$1,000.
She says $1,000. What do you think, Alan?
$985.
$985. Markenta.
$795.
$795. Now, Clint.
What's the high bid?
The highest bid is $1,000.
1001.
1001. Well, you've all overbid. The lowest bid is $795. Erase the bids, please, and go lower than $795. Kelly?
$795. 700.
Her bid is $700. Now, there's someone out there who's a great help. I said go lower than $795, and there's some guy said $900. $700 for Kelly. Alan, it's your turn.
$650.
$650, Markenta.
$695.
Her bid is $695. Clint, what do you think?
$1.
$1. He's not going to allow any more overbids. Actual retail price, $670, and Alan, you win. Now, Alan said that it would be more fun when you got up here.
Yes, sir.
Already it's more fun because you are up here.
Yes, sir.
But think how much fun it would be to win that.
A new car. The Ford Mustang LX with 4-cylinder engine, power steering, power brakes, AM/FM stereo, interval windshield wipers, plus California emission. A terrific prize worth $7,662.
And I have wonderful news. Alan is a golfer. He is a golfer.
Say that till after this.
Well, if you've played, we want to know it. Because so many times I have someone who says, no, I've never played golf. But all you have to do is put this ball in that hole and you win that car. And, of course, you can win a $500 bonus in this game by being right about these products. I'm going to ask you which one is the least expensive and then which one is the least expensive of the remaining products, and so on. And every time you're right, you get one line closer to that hole to make your putt. And we have made a little change in the game. We give you 2 putts. We give you 2 putts. We want more winners in what was the hole-in-one game is now the hole-in-2 game. All right, Rod, what are the products in our game today?
Bob, we have Niagara Sizing. Restores body without stiffness to all washables. Eliminates static cling. Make ironing easier with Niagara Sizing. Junior Mints, the bite-sized mint with a big size. Tastes perfect as a refreshing snack or Halloween treat. Junior Mints. Sun Giant Extra Moist California Raisins in a double-seal box to keep them fresh to something good under the sun. Sun Giant Raisins. Introducing Pond's Cold Cream Pump. Now remove dirt and makeup at the touch of a finger. No soap does what Pond's does beautifully. The original Kobe's all-natural shoestring potatoes. Crisp, crunchy, delicious Kobe's shoestring potatoes from S&W. And Beer Nuts, the crunchy, nutty, sweet and salty, one and only natural taste. Beer Nuts, Bob.
There they are. And which one of those is the least expensive, Alan?
The nuts?
The nuts. I asked him which one was the least expensive. He says nuts to you. Now which one?
Potatoes.
Potatoes on the next line, please. And now we have 4 to go.
Face cream.
Alice says, Alice. A boy named Alice. Alan. Alan says the face cream on the next line. Now you have the sizing, the candy, and the raisins. Which one costs the least?
Raisins.
Raisins. Now, which one costs less of the sizing? And then the candy goes on the last line, and if he's right, he wins a $500 bonus. If he's right about all of them, but according to the audience's reaction, you're going to fall apart right about the face cream. Okay, peanuts are 35 cents. The potatoes are 83 cents. The face cream is $3.49. Oh, those raisins are only $1.59. Okay, you putt right up there, but I am going to make my inspiration putt. And look at this. He's watched the show. He's reaching for the microphone. And you heard me say, Alan, I'm going to make my inspiration putt. I didn't say I'm going to try my inspiration putt. I've missed so many that I'm due. As we say, I am due. And there it is in the... Yes. I are due. All right. Will you give Alan the ball, Holly, and he is going to put that thing in that hole, and he is going to win that automobile. Any place you wish on that line. Yep. Alan, you got it. You won yourself a car. You won yourself a car, Alan. Congratulations. That's back there. I wasn't doing very well with it, so I was trying another one. We'll have the showcase showdown. That's what we'll have after this.
When you care about people, nothing's too good, which is why I've been making homemade soup for years. But I've discovered a delicious soup from Campbell's called Home Cookin', homemade style broth with tender chicken, celery, and carrots and noodles. It's the closest thing to my own, which is important, because if you love someone, a little thing like soup isn't a little thing.
Home cooking, a taste so close to home.
It's been a long day, Walter. But I know you still got something left. Yeah, you've got energy from 100% whole wheat. Wheaties energy. Hey there, Walter, turn it on. Wheaties keeps you keeping on. Food is all that's good whole wheat. Now go tell your mama what the big boys eat.
Oh, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookie licking up the creamy middle like she did when she was little? It's hard to hide the kid inside when you're crunching O-R-E-O.
Claude Akins for Super Polygrip.
It's murder when food gets lodged between your dentures and gums. Ouch! Now, watch Super Polygrip. It holds so tight, it helps keep food out, dentures in.
Super Polygrip keeps food out, dentures in.
We asked the whole town of Winter Harbor, Maine, to sample Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Here's what people said.
I've switched to Alka-Seltzer Plus, and I'll never go back to anything else.
When I take Alka-Seltzer Plus, it drains everything, from over my eyes, right down through my nose. My head is cleared right out beautiful.
That's why in Winter Harbor, over half the people who tried it are switching to Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
It worked on this when the harbor cold Alka-Seltzer Plus did.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine for tough winter colds.
If you would like to see The Price is Right in person, send your request along with a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tickets. The Price is Right, CBS Television City, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036. And now here's Bob Barker with our Showcase Showdown.
And what a first half of The Price is Right we have had. All three won their games, and just think, you just saw Alan win an automobile, and he's not even the top winner in this half of our show. Victoria, the captain of the party boat down there, is the winner, the top winner. All right, you're the first spinner. Let's see what happens here, Glenn. Get $1, we'll give you $1,000 and a bonus spin for as much as $10,000 more. Contestant nearest to $1 without going over is in the showcase, and you have about 50 cents. Now what do you want to do? I'll spin again. Go ahead. Glenn's going to give it another go here, folks. He got 50 cents. If he does that again, he wins $1,000 and he gets a bonus spin. 50 cents is spin number 1. This is spin number 2 for Glenn. And that 50 cents is going to be added to 45 cents. Great. 95 cents total. That's fine. All right, Alan, that's tough. That Glenn is tough. Come on, Alan, of the great state of Texas, just won an automobile with a fine putt. Is trying to beat 95 cents. Didn't do it with his first spin. He has a second spin. Let her go, Alan. 20 cents in spin number 1. This is his second spin. 20 cents here. And we're going to add it to what? Well, that's not going to be enough. 45. Alan, have fun with your new car. Thank you. Come on, Victoria. Let's see what you can do with that wheel. Victoria is trying to beat 95 cents. Victoria, that's going all the way around. Don't worry about it. You have 20 cents. Spin it again, Victoria. Spin number 2. Now, what will her total be? Trying to beat 95 cents. She has 20 cents, and it's not going to work out. Victoria, thank you for being on The Price is Right. Glenn, you come all the way from Canada to be in The Price is Right showcase.
Amazing, Bob. It's amazing.
It is going to work, though. We'll be back with more pricing games after this message.
Come on, breakfast with Log Cabin Light.
We're having breakfast at the cabin with Log Cabin Light. We're bringing out the light that's right. We want the tasty fried feet and Jemima light. We got the thicker pour and people ask for more. We're having breakfast at the cabin with Log Cabin Light.
In a taste test, Log Cabin Light Zero product beat Aunt Jemima Light. We're thicker, richer, too.
Want less calories?
Log Cabin Light, please.
You're having breakfast at the cabin with Log Cabin Light. Breakfast at the cabin, you'll come back for more.
Ah, the VCR. Now we can all run out and rent movies we didn't think were worth watching in the first place. Well, wake up! Here comes Eyewitness, a fascinating new game you play in your VCR. You watch short film clips, make up questions, and your opponents try to answer.
What did the car jump over? How many steps did he take? What sport are they playing? What tribe are they?
Run out and get Eyewitness with 100 fun film clips you may never run a rerun again.
I'm certainly up for that.
Eyewitness.
All right, Rod, there's a vacant spot right down here at the end. Who gets it?
Let me remedy that situation with Mosette Stachel. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
And she didn't have to move far. Would you please show them the next item up for bid?
A beautiful chandelier. From Frederick Raymond, the Lightcrafters, comes Symphony in Glass, a melody of clear and glazed glass, hand-cut piece glass and solid polished brass, a signed original from Frederick Raymond.
Mosette, will you please start the bidding on that?
$650.
$650. Mark Quenta.
$950.
$950. Clint.
$750.
$750 brings me to Kelly.
$500.
Her bid is $500 even. Ladies and gentlemen, the actual retail price of that prize is $809. It is Clint's prize. It is Clint's prize. And Clint, you take the place right there. How to do it? Now, Clint, you're a happy-looking young man. Where you're up in Stockton, you say.
Right.
What do you do up in Stockton?
I'm a mechanic.
And do you watch our show occasionally?
Every night.
Every night?
Just about.
We're on the daytime, Clint.
I watch the nighttime show.
You watch the nighttime show that we have in syndication.
Right.
And so you've learned our games.
Yep.
And you're ready to play one. Does this mean anything to you, this board?
Yep.
Does it? It means that you can win all of these prizes over here.
Decorative artwork, a handsome bar set, a beautiful clock, and the new washer and dryer. First, from Martin Lawrence Galleries, On the House, a beautiful limited edition lithograph, numbered and hand-signed by Charles Bragg at Martin Lawrence Galleries throughout the United States. Second, the Hot Point multi-speed, large, extra-large capacity washer with hand wash control system for small or delicate loads, and dryer with automatic dry control and removable upfront lint filter. Next, for the look and feel of the South Seas, this bamboo bar and 2 stools. Bar has 2 interior glass shelves, and stool seats are covered in a heavy rust cotton fabric, ideal for entertaining. And finally, from Pearl, the railroad regulator made of solid oak. Features antique dial glass door with 22-karat gold-fired design, and Westminster chimes told the quarter hour an hour from Pearl. There they are, Bob.
I want you to take 2. I want you to take 2 prizes, Clint, but not just any 2. I want you to take the 2 prizes from these